Hi grade 2, I welcome you to the class of math. Today we will start with lesson 8.8 and the name of the lesson is Choose a Tool. Let's take a quick look at the objective. Our objective for today: select appropriate tools for measuring different lengths. Let's take a look at some daily routines that we need to do. Okay, so today the problem of the day is 8.8 and the word of the day is length. Students, are you able to say a sentence by using the word length in it? For example, I can ask you a question. What is the length of your desk? Can you come up with a similar sentence? Our vocabulary words for today are yardstick and measuring tape. Can you repeat it, children? Yardstick and measuring tape. We have both these objects in class and we have shown it to you, and we will continue to use them in the lessons to come. To the right is the fluency builder, basic facts. So, 12 minus 5 will give you a 7, 13 minus 9 will give you a 4, 14 minus 8 will give you a 6, 11 minus 3 will give you a 8, 15 minus 8 is 7 and 16 minus 7 is 9. Let's look at model and draw. You can use different tools to measure lengths and distances. The first one is an inch ruler. An inch ruler can be used to measure shorter lengths. This is why you all have an inch ruler with you every day. The second object is the yardstick. A yardstick shows 3 feet. It can be used to measure greater lengths and distances. So, for longer distances and greater lengths, we do not use an inch ruler, we use a yardstick. And you've seen this object in class. Then we have the measuring tape. A measuring tape can be used to measure lengths and distances that are not flat or straight. Often you will see a tailor uses a measuring tape. If you want a bespoke outfit for yourself, and if you go to a tailor, the tailor will use a measuring tape to check the length of your hand or around your shoulder. Let's look at Share and Show on page number 584. Choose the best tool for measuring the real object and then measure and record the length or distance. Okay, so what tool will you use to check the length of a book? Okay, will you use an inch ruler, a yardstick, or a measuring tape? Very good, you will use an inch ruler. Now the length is something that I'm going to keep blank and we will do this together in class. Still staying on the same page, here's question 2. How will you check the distance around a cup? Will you use an inch ruler, a yardstick, or a measuring tape? Very good, children. You will use a measuring tape. Now, we are going to use a cup in class, measure it, and then write it together in class. Let's take a look at page number 585. Write your name on top and we can begin. Choose the best tool for measuring the real object, then measure and record the length or distance. The length of a chalkboard. Okay, so the whiteboard that we have in the class. What is the best tool that you will use? Will you use a measuring tape, a yardstick, or an inch ruler? The most sensible thing to use is a yardstick. And again, the lengths, we will do it together as an activity in class. Number 4 and 5 you will do on your own. So you will write what tool you will use to check the length of a marker and what tool you will use to check the distance around a globe. Let's look at problem solving on page number 586. Rachel wants to measure the length of a sidewalk. Should she use an inch ruler or a yardstick? Explain. So, you know what a sidewalk is, okay? So, would you use an inch ruler for a sidewalk, the road, or would you use a yardstick? Definitely you will use a yardstick, and here's why you will use it. A sidewalk is very long, right? It would take more measurements to use an inch ruler. So, for example, if I tell you to measure the length of a corridor, if you use a tiny little ruler, an inch ruler, you will take a lot of time and you will have to repeat the inch ruler length to check how long the corridor is. A yardstick, on the other hand, will make the job simpler. It would take more measurements to use an inch ruler and lesser for a yardstick. Please write this down on page number 586. Let's look at the Think Smarter question. Jim measures the length of a picnic table with an inch ruler. Is Jim using the best tool for measuring? Explain. Now, a picnic table is a long table and he is using an inch ruler. So, ideally, he should use a yardstick because it is better measuring tool when measuring greater lengths. An inch ruler is used when measuring lengths less than 1 foot. So please remember this. Whenever you have to use an inch ruler, the length should be lesser than 1 foot. Otherwise, you might as well use a yardstick. That was all for today, children. Now let's look at plenary. How do you choose a measuring tool to use when measuring lengths? I look at the length or distance I need to measure. If it is curved, I use a measuring tape. If it is straight and short, I use an inch ruler. And if it is straight and long, then I will use a yardstick. Was that a very simple lesson or no, children? Very good. Thank you very much. If you have any questions, we are always here to help you. Take care and have a fantastic day ahead. Bye-bye.